Hey guys, this is Five Sinatras. I thought we'd try something a little bit different, something I've never seen be done in the puzzling world, which is basically a reaction vid. I thought we'd watch another puzzler, YouTuber, solving a puzzle I've solved before and kind of watch and have fun with it and, critique it or whatever. The most obvious person to do is Chris Ramsay. He's got, big following and all that. I don't know, Chris seems like a nice guy. Noticed sometimes he's a bit rough with his puzzles, and the recent sea chest video was kind of brutal. He actually broke it and didn't seem to notice. But if you're watching, I'm actually really grateful for the videos you make. You've brought a lot of people into the puzzling world, which is always fun. And if I'm honest, I'm probably more than a little envious of the fact that you get to make a living solving puzzles. And I don't typically watch solution vids except for some of these like one-off commissioned pieces, like anything by Craig Thibodeau and Rob Yarger I'll watch because those pieces are just bonkers. I learned years ago that you never know that maybe one day you'll get your hands on a puzzle that you just thought you'd never get to try. And if you watch that solution vid, it's kind of spoiled for the future, although with my terrible memory I'd probably forget it anyway. But regardless, I generally don't watch them. I thought we'd try today his recent video of Slammed Car by Juno of Plaredro.com. It's a very classic, great SD puzzle box, won lots of awards, big favorite among puzzlers, obviously very difficult to get. He actually is working with a 3D printed version, an approved 3D printed version that was made by Gerard of BayouPuzzles.com. Very nice guy. He's the designer and maker of Turtle Trip, which is an excellent SD puzzle. I don't know if he's making Slam Car or not anymore. I think he might still be, and making the occasional batch of Turtle Trip. If you get a chance to get either, definitely recommend it. But let's go ahead, let's jump in and see if we can have some fun with this. All right guys, here we are. This is the best configuration I can figure out for this, so hopefully it works. And let's start the video. All right, here's Slammed Car by Juno, which does not light up as far as I know. Does not light up as far as I know. Certainly the original one didn't. Gerard Bayou Puzzles printed this, originally by Juno, Plaredro.com. Chris has gotten kind of some fun intros here.
Before we get into today's video, just want to show you something. Today we are looking at something I was very excited about. This is the Slammed Car by Juno. It won the Grand Jury Prize at the IPP 39 in 2019. Chris had permission by Juno to go ahead and print this because the wooden ones were made in such a limited quantity. They're very, very hard to come by.
Did he say who printed it?
Pick this up for a couple $100 on an auction site, and it's a sequential discovery puzzle.
Okay, I guess he didn't give a shout out to Gerard of Bayou Puzzles, which would have been nice, but we've noticed he tends sometimes to not give credit to some folks. But whatever.
Now, as I mentioned, this is a 3D printed version. This isn't the
original
version. That version that is very hard to come by. Costs probably thousands of dollars. This one cost me a couple $100. But this was highly praised in the puzzle world for being one of the coolest sort of solves in the sequential discovery puzzle. So
that's a shame.
The wooden version is
always nice to give credit where credit is due.
The printed version because it has colors now. Look at these gold-plated mags.
It is pretty sweet, man. He did a great job. I mean, Gerard's prints, Turtle Trip is amazing. And I've heard really good things about these.
I already see the back panel shifting.
He hasn't shown that the wheels move, man. You can play with it.
The top here probably slides off. Oh, this mirror moves.
Yes, it does. There you go.
This mirror comes out. It has a magnet.
Step one.
Okay, we have our first tool. The wheels also spin. This is IPP 39 here. Oh,
the original one? Ah, the original one does not have a license plate.
Looks like that opened something here on top.
Come on, man. There's a more elegant way to do what he's doing. Let's see if he finds it. I actually didn't find the elegant way to open the front originally. So, hey, you know, we're all guilty of missing stuff. There's a very cool way that it opens, though. Let's see if he... That is not the cool way. Maybe I'll show you after. Yeah, no. Actually, you push... Come on, man. You can do it.
It keeps... There's like this crazy mechanism that keeps pulling it back in.
Ooh, my thing is not working there. Sorry. I'm not a little savvy. Oh, okay. You might get it.
Wait, move the tire.
You got it, Chris.
Move back. Oh, the tire locked here. Oh.
Yeah, all right. Huh?
Weird.
It's a very well made puzzle. Lots of great little details. It's funny watching someone else solve a puzzle you solve.
If I keep this pushed in. Oh.
There you go. I think you just had to roll it a little more.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Hood pops.
So there's this little flap in here that has a magnet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool little feature. That's the hood of the car. Now on the inside here, as you can see, we got the bumper, which is laying around here. Oh, which has magnets on it.
Yep.
Lots of magnets. And a wrench. We love a wrench.
It's fun because it's very thematic when you get in there. There's a little engine block.
Like these grooves that are here and here. On the wheels, there's like this little peg that
That's what popped it up
trunk lift up.
when you rolled it after inserting the thing. That's what
Now I
popped it
see
up.
this here, which looks like it would fit
Yes, it does.
the wrench, and there you go. The other mirror pops up.
Boom.
Very satisfying.
Boom shakalaka.
With the wrench. What does that do? This looks spring-loaded, and it is slammed car.
Don't do that.
I mean, a natural.
It doesn't make sense. Slam car to try to smack it,
Well, it gave us this.
but
Let's
you don't
just
need
put
to
it back
smack
here.
it. Juno, I don't know that Juno really does smacking
And
generally.
do something with the roof here. There's a small little wooden block in here.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah. There you go, man.
I can like pull it up, but I'm not sure I
Yeah.
should.
No. You pull it on out.
Here.
Right.
Oh, it is held by a magnet. This little beige thing down there shifts from left to right as well.
Tunes. Yeah, this is a point where maybe it makes sense to get a little stuck. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oof.
You know, maybe a little drift
Barrel.
action.
Ooh. Barrel roll.
Tokyo drift, you know.
That's plastic.
The only things we have right now are like we have all these tools.
Did that with the wood version. I'd.
Visible or not? It's license plate as well.
That'll leave me cringing.
It can be pushed in, but not so much that
Come on, man.
it does anything. Just a little bit. So you
Look
see
at what you got. Look at what you've collected.
Interesting is that when I spin that, this little index
Always good. You end up with a few tools. You start thinking, oh, what could they do?
like up a little bit. Difficult to really know what to do.
It's not called a spun car.
Again, that little beige box just moves side to side ever so slightly and up and down, but nothing really attached to it, it seems. This we pulled out, it seems like just a random
Okay, what else you
piece.
got, man?
It does fit in there with a magnet. If I turn it around, it's just loosely in there because the magnet's no longer attracting anything.
I guess on the bottom there it says Gerard. Generally don't say last name. I don't know if he publishes his last name. He's a good guy though. On the Discord. When Turtle Trip came out, we were all super psyched.
Why would this just be in there?
He also did an approved copy of Angel Box by Will Stribos, which you couldn't be sold, but there's a couple copies floating around. being passed around kind of the puzzle community to try Angel Box the puzzle. I'd love to get, but hard to get.
Okay, there's this like tunnel that goes all the way down.
Yes, there is.
Maybe I just have to like line up all the pieces. Because the only this, oh, that can actually fit. Okay, so let's say
There you go.
I get this one down there first.
There you go.
Let's try that.
There's one part of this puzzle I got super stuck on at the end, but until then I made pretty good progress getting there. Looks like he's figuring this out, this part.
And this one?
I don't really think that piece is necessary, but you know, whatever. Can't hurt, I guess. Hey, there you go. Pops out the bag. Cool.
So we've gotten this piece out
Nice.
of here.
This thing keeps freezing on the side. Sorry, guys. Commercial! And let's skip the ad. Big wireless. Here we go.
What does that do? And there's a magnet in there upwards, and I guess that was just to hold this, but I'm wondering if I have to like reverse. Magnet somehow. Okay, we got springs on the inside here.
Maybe check it out. You know.
Upward springs. So if I go down. So when I pull down the trunk here, the back visor, you see that there's something in there. There's like a material.
I don't know why this thing keeps freezing. I'll have to, if I'm gonna do more of these, I'll have to figure out a better way to make this work.
I know that there's springs here.
Yeah.
So those springs
There are.
need to be pulled down. Once they're down, this doesn't want to come out. I don't know if that's normal. Oh.
Yeah, nice, dude.
That
There you go. Yes, it does.
Oh, that's what I was seeing up there.
Opening the trunk. Kids inside.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Now there's another hole here.
You know, anytime you make progress, make sure you look thoroughly at what you just did. See if it does anything else. That trunk pulled down, top part came out.
So noticing the wheel.
Maybe look at the other part. It's easier to say this when you've already solved the puzzle, of course.
It's hitting something. Now that it's hitting something, I'm wondering what I have to do once it hits that. Right now it's on it.
Hey, oh, that is one way to do that.
This comes out. Hello.
There you go.
Okay.
That just kind of lifts out at that point.
You can see there's like a little.
Once you get that top part of the trunk off, just lifts out. Now here is where I got stuck, and I was stuck for weeks. I mean, I got this puzzle when it first came out, directly from Plaredro, and I got stuck here from this point on. And there's still several steps left in the puzzle. To me, this is where the puzzle really got hard.
What would you do right now? In the comments, what would you do if you were in my predicament?
Well, there's a hole there.
Okay, so with this little hook here, I was able to press a button onto the right of this shaft here by turning the wheel. Now I've locked it.
All right, yeah, got the lock.
Let it go.
I solved the puzzle like a week ago to refresh my memory.
Compressed in there.
I don't exactly remember. Stop hitting the puzzle, man. He's got that part. There's a few things need to kind of happen simultaneously.
I'm pretty sure that like it's the last little thing because there's really nothing else to discover until
you know, Chris, man, you just found another piece, right? You opened that trunk and something came out of it.
Small bolt here on the
And there's, you got the metal bar.
Get a glimpse of that. But there is, and I can push it aside with this.
Cool. Cool.
Uh-huh. Now it's opening a little bit, but it's being stopped here.
It's getting close.
Maybe I need to now do this.
Getting close. There's a few things. I mean, remember, Chris, there was something you found early on up front, right? There was a little piece there that moved. So, well, it did the bar. Maybe the bar moves that piece. I don't think so, though, because I believe there's one other thing you have to do at the same time as these two things. The hook, you know, like he says, goes into the side while you get that bottom piece, I believe, locked down. The bar goes in. Maybe I should have been solving mine at the same time. Next time I do a reaction vid, if I do one again, I think I'll do that. I can solve mine at the same time. Yeah, okay, you got it. As I recall, you're supposed to put the left mirror in, the first mirror in at the same time, which pushes, I think, that block in the engine to the side. And then you do, at the same time, you do the hook and then the bar, which gets that little guy across. And then, yeah, lets you pull that out. It's a very cool design. It's a lot of fun. I think it was one of the bigger purchases I'd ever done at the time. Not so much anymore. What was it? It came out, I think, like 3 years ago, maybe, something like that. You know, Juno's had some very cool SD puzzles come out since then.
However, if I push it too far,
yeah,
it doesn't do anything.
What a thing to snap, bro.
Crazy. Oh my god, look at all these pieces.
Pretty
Let's
cool.
get this back together. Boom. This should be easy enough to get back in there. Just like that.
Yep.
Boom.
Boom,
That's
indeed.
done.
I'll have to check mine after this to see if you do need that front left mirror. I believe you do. I'm not exactly sure why. He might have bypassed it.
Actually turned out to be a valuable tool.
But, you know, hey, man, you did good solve. The barrel roll will stick with me, but, you know, it's not wood, so I think that'll be okay. Nothing broke. Didn't skip any steps. So that's always good. That sea chest vid was hard to watch.
It's right there. And over here in front, we had this battery, which I still don't know exactly.
Battery, is that what it is? Battery? I always thought it was like an engine block.
That went in there. This guy,
which actually there's a purpose to the engine block. Shoot, man, I really should have reviewed the puzzle fully.
Put that back in. This guy went over here.
Yes, it did. Boom.
Boom. I had the wrench here.
Yeah.
It's really an ingenious design.
Wrench goes the other way.
Find a way to get this wrench back into place. That
just goes around, man.
The wrench is like the hardest part to get back in. Here we go.
This lighting here is kind of wacky.
Wrench is in position.
Pretty sure the wrench goes the other way. I don't know that he's gonna be able to fit that in there with the wrench. No, maybe the wrench goes that way. I'm pretty sure the wrench
by Juno.
goes the other way. Again,
2.5 hours.
I'm the one cluttering around and solving, and he did a good job. Chris did a good job, man. I mean, he's a smart guy. He solves puzzles. It's not like I've never bypassed a step before, although most designs don't really let you. I don't know what that button is for. Whatever. Why not? Push a button. All right, man. So, good job, Chris. Fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, doing this. I think it was a fun idea. good solve, great puzzle, and alright, man. Froze again. Alright, a little amateurish the video, but whatever, man, you know. Alright, guys, take care. See you around fivesinatras.com. If you ever want to check out some of my reviews and write-ups of puzzles, feel free to come on by. Bayou Puzzles, that's BAYOU puzzles.com. That's Gerard's site where he sells slammed car. Not often, and when he releases a batch, they go quick. Turtle Trip, I think he might still be making some copies of Turtle Trip. Great puzzle if you get a chance to get that. Really, really fun. Tough, original, very cool. And Pluredro, PLUREDRO.com. That's Juno's site, who made the original slammed car in wood. Lovely, lovely puzzle. A lot of fun. And congrats to Chris on the career of puzzle solving and solving the slammed car. All right, guys.
I like big birds, I cannot lie. You other puzzles can't deny. When a bird shows up on CD